We look to pick up our first bit of silverware of the series in the Carobao Cup final, the most important cup in English football. And we've got a Premier League game as well, which is just as important, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Manager 2019, part 7 of the Sugar Daddy Challenge. And it's been over a month since I've actually recorded a video. Obviously, the last two videos that have come out were pre-recorded from a month ago when I loaded up this game. The last time I played it was like the 16th of September, I think it was. So it's been a fair while, it's been a fair wait. Like I said in the intro to the previous video, I've been trying to set up my setup so I can actually sit down while I play instead of standing up, because obviously my legs do get tired after a while. But enough of my old age. Let's have a look at how we've been doing since we last here, because even I'm not sure. I've just played a couple of games offline just to get us up to date with where we're supposed to be. But as usual with this Sugar Daddy Challenge, which is more of a Sugar Daddy scenario, it just sounds better as Sugar Daddy Challenge rather than the Sugar Daddy scenario. But here we are. Just played Everton and Birmingham, 4-0, 6-2 wins. I think we were last cup matches, so we played Watford and Brighton as well. Won those matches as you'd expect. This is how the Premier League's looking. Obviously, this is a good refresher for me too. We're 3 points ahead of Manchester City, no games in hand. I don't know if they are still in Europe. Let's have a look. They are, so obviously they'll have more games to play, and they're winning in Europe. That makes a change for Manchester City. But I mean, we can't really talk for Manchester United, who have been a bit shocking at the minute, seeing as our September goal of the month was a penalty. But what can you do about it, eh? But enough of real life football. Let's worry about fake football, because we're playing against West Ham in the Premier League, and this is the team going out there to do that. So we've got an unhappy Oblak in goal, Alaba, Ramos, Varane and Kimmich at the back, Roberto and Thiago in the middle, with Neymar, Dybala and Messi all in behind, Kylian Mbappe, who's had 10 goals since joining us, very, very nice. Everyone averaging at least a 7 rating, bar Verratti, Oscar and Oblak. So without further ado, let's get into this, and I'm going to take this video as an opportunity to talk about what I'm planning to do in future videos, future games, everything like that. So WWE 2K20 will be coming out soon. Obviously I'll be getting that. Most of the other guys will be getting that as well, I hope. Obviously I can't defend the title on my own. So we're going to be having one more title defense. Let's just get this sorted. La da 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 da. Right then, so before we get started, let's sort all this out. Key highlights, bit slower. Match screen very fast. Replays, just goals. I think that's better. Yeah, there we are. So WWE 2K20 is coming out soon, and obviously, like I said, the Crazy Quailer is the current One True Boy champion, and we will be having one more title defense before 2K20 comes out, and then we see who goes into that game as the One True Boy champion. And every year the title will be given a new look. So next year the One True Boy Championship will look a bit different, but it's going to be looking as important as ever. Obviously the most important title in video game wrestling. But in other terms of other games, FIFA 20 Pro Clubs will be making its debut, as long as I can convince some people to play with me and to obviously get that series going. I've been waiting, not just me, lots and lots of people, since FIFA 20 came out, for career mode to be fixed, since it's been so buggy and just so broken. And it baffles me how they've actually managed to release this game, and with all these glitches, and not seeing all of it before the game actually came out. But I mean, I've done enough complaining about it since it came out to everyone else, to all my mates and things like that. But so we'll be starting a career mode, hopefully, on that. Obviously, I'm not going to dedicate myself to any series. Obviously, I want to go back to playing Ark as well. I'd like to play Minecraft, not on my own. Minecraft on your own. I don't know, there's only so much you can do in vanilla. and I don't know enough about mods to be able to just jump into a modded game straight away. So a lot of games that I'm interested in playing, and also a game that's coming out soon on the Xbox, which a lot of us are interested in, Civ 5 or Civ 6, one or the other. So in other words, a game which normally takes about an hour and a half, so that'll be fun to record and show, because I mean, hardly any editing to do. And I mean, we all like a game where we don't have to do any editing. That's why I like Football Manager so much. It's such an easy game. But speaking of Football Manager, we're currently 2-0 up in the 35th minute. I can't actually remember who scored the goals. I was too busy talking about Mbappe and Neymar. I mean, don't expect anything less, do you? But yes, so I am planning on doing a Football Manager 20 career. And it's going to be like a Road to Glory, but with a different name. So it's not just going to be a get myself to the top, win the Champions League, etc., etc. I'm going to have certain objectives that I'm going to give myself in the career mode, and I can only complete it if I do one of these objectives, which I will go over more in a upcoming video. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to actually getting back into this. Actually sitting down for a change while recording makes so much of a difference, rather than having to stand up and try and watch all at the same time. It's just not as enjoyable when you've got to stand up and play video games. Sitting down is a lot more comfier, as I can imagine everyone watching this video knows. But for the 43rd minute now, Neymar with a big ball over the top to Mbappe, and Mbappe puts it into the back of the net. 3-0 on the night to Emsworth against West Ham United. We're going to see a quick replay here. Ramos finding Neymar, Neymar powering forward, big ball over the top. All the West Ham defenders were asleep to it, but Mbappe wasn't, and he mbapped it into the back of the net. A nice cheesy line, 3-0, and I hate myself for saying that line. But I think we find ourselves going in at a break, 3-0 up, and this form is just what we need to be going into the Carobao Cup final against Manchester United in the next game. So that'll be a interesting match. Can we get our first bit of silverware for Emsworth? Really, we should be taking a clean sweep of everything. The League Cup, obviously the most important cup in English football, the FA Cup and the Premier League. I'm not going to be doing 2 seasons with Emsworth to obviously get the Champions League as well. This is going to be the last series on FM19. I know this will only be the second one, but this will be the last series on FM19 until FM20 comes out. And we finally got a release date as well, so then we know when the beta will be coming out, and I need to decide what it is that I'm going to be doing for the beta, which team it is. I'm definitely just going to have some fun on the beta rather than starting a proper career mode on there. But nonetheless, we have just gone 4-0 up. Messi getting his first goal of the game. 2 assists for him on the night. And then 2 assists for Neymar. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. 63rd minute now. West Ham on the attack, just over the top. Yeah, Oblak's had a bit of a grumpy on me. Well, from what I remember, he's had a bit of a grumpy on because we're playing Donnarumma, but Donnarumma's just been better than him. And we swapped our central defenders around from ball playing to central defence because, oh, excuse me, a lot of people have been saying that ball playing defenders are a bit useless in this game. So I've gone for something which I hope isn't as useless. Right, if we could just make some quick substitutions, we'll bring on Regani for Varane and Alex Sandro for David Alaba, because Sandro's getting very sad about not playing any games at the minute. But this game is definitely a done deal. 4-0 at full time. Emsworth against West Ham, and that's some great form to be taking us into the Carabao Cup final against Manchester United. And we're going to go do that straight away, so let's see you then. Right then, Carabao Cup final time against Manchester United. And this is the team going out there to try and bring home the first trophy of the series. So we've got Donnarumma in goal, a back four of Alex Sandro, Thiago Silva, Rugani and Kimmich, Matuidi and Modric in midfield with Neymar, Dybala and Messi all in behind Luis Suarez. And I think I'm actually going to swap Kimmich and Roberto over. So then we get a complete rotation of the back four. So then, let's get into this. Suarez is missing match sharpness, but I've still got no doubt that he'll be able to hopefully fire a goal past Manchester United. But if they play anything like the real Manchester United is, then they will have no problem with that. But We've got a couple of players that we don't. Ben Yedder, Marchisio, I probably murdered that name, and Pereira. Don't recognise him, but it's all okay. I'll pretty assertively go out there and win the trophy. No, pick off where you left off last time. So I mean, I can be very critical of Manchester United maybe sometimes, but as a Manchester United fan, seeing the struggles that we're going through at the minute, it's not nice. It's nice for everyone else. It's weird to be the butter for jokes for a change. It's normally Liverpool, but Liverpool at the top of their game in the last couple of years, and fair play to them. Like, Klopp's done a great job there, but we just haven't kept up with them, and we've been struggling since Ferguson left, unfortunately. But enough about real life Manchester United. I can't do anything about that, but what I can do is beat Football Manager version of Manchester United, and hopefully we'll secure our first trophy of the series. But to do that, we got to beat them first. Just accidentally smashed my keyboard there. But 40 minutes in, it's been a rather tame game. It's been all us, 16 shots to their 3. But for some reason, we can't just break down and get that finishing shot at the minute. I think Luis Suarez is going to come off quite soon. If we can get a goal and make us favourites to win. Hand over to assistant if you've got anything to say. You don't. Right. 45 minutes left in this Carobao Cup final. I believe goes straight to penalties. I think it's the FA Cup that goes to extra time. And I think the Carobao Cup goes straight to penalties. I hope anyway. I don't want to be sat here for any longer than I need to be. I want to wrap this up in the first 90 minutes. But it's Messi now. Charging down that right side. Finds Suarez. Messi again. Going through many of the players. Blassie, Matuidi from range into that bottom corner. Plus David De Gea. And that makes it 1-0 on the night. Most of that hard work was from Messi. Definitely passing through about 4 of the Manchester United players. And Matuidi, a very nice finish into the bottom corner. De Gea, sorry, wasn't saving that one. And 56 minutes in. And we've got a free kick. And Thiago's first attempt at goal hits the post, and then the second one rebounds out to Thiago Silva, who puts it into the back net. And that surely has to be the game wrapped up. 56 minutes in. I can't see them getting back into this, even with the state of the stats being our side as well. More possession by 17%. Well, yeah, no, 13%. My bad, I can't count for some reason. But it's Neymar and Messi once again, and Messi gets his goal after doing all the hard work to get Matuidi's goal, and that's a fantastic finish from Messi there. Neymar taking it past 2 of the Manchester United defenders, and then getting the ball off to Messi, who, while being tussled by Luke Shaw, but it looks like, managed to get the shot away into the top corner. De Gea didn't even move, and it's 3-0 in the Carabao Cup final. And this Sugar Daddy challenge has definitely been more of a Sugar Daddy domination more than a challenge, as obviously with the players that we bought and the calibre of the players have just been too good for any team in the Premier League. But while I've been bigging up my players, Jesse Lingard has managed to get a goal, and it's 3-1 now. Hopefully I haven't started bigging them up too early, as 69th minute the ball is with Manchester United again, and they find themselves going forward. But there's a great challenge there by Thiago Silva. Rugani plays it back to Donnarumma. Silva, Matuidi, Modric out wide to Messi. Messi charging forward. Couldn't get past Maguire though, but it's back with Matuidi in midfield. Dybala, Alexandro on that left hand side. Backwards now to Thiago Silva. Rugani. Ball over the top to Messi, and I tell you what, that was a bit of a dive. But we'll take the penalty nonetheless. Can Messi make it 4-1 in the Carabao Cup final? And he does. 13th goal of the season for Lionel Messi. And we don't need to see the replay of the penalty. We know it's gone in. 72 minutes now. Messi driving forward, looking for that hat-trick in the cup final. But now it's Manchester United catching us on the counter-attack. And Fred is there, of all players, rushing in from the outside of the box to power it past Donnarumma, oh god, that voice break there. Powering it past by Donnarumma makes it 4-2. I mean, that was a bit scrappy there from the defenders. No one keeping an eye on that run-in from Fred. No one probably saw him running in anyway. But we're going to make some quick subs here. I think we're going to bring on Timo Werner. We'll bring on Jadon Sancho as well. Put Messi there and put Mbappe out on the right wing. And that's 3 powerful subs that we can make in the 73rd minute. But Manchester United coming at us again. Thiago Silva dealing with it well though. And now it's Neymar with a ball over the top for Luis Suarez, who puts it wide. And I think at that point, a striker of Suarez's calibre, that's harder to miss than to score. Maguire doing us a solid and kicking it off the line for us. Very nice of him to stop it from going to 4-3. But Manchester United have got a bit of life into them in this last 10 minutes. And that's not what we needed. We just need to make sure we don't fall asleep. And I think I'm going to do that by telling him to show some passion. Last thing we want to do is blow a 4-goal lead that we've had essentially all game. Even though we're 2 goals up now. Modric now in that midfield. Sancho. Ball through for Timo Werner. It was a great challenge there from the United defender. Ben Yedder's through. And Ben Yedder with his 10th goal of the season. And it's 4-3 in the 80th minute. Well, this wasn't part of the script. The game was supposed to be wrapped up by now. But Manchester United want to seem to go further than the extra 90 minutes of usual play. But show some passions, just hit the players now. 5 minutes. Rashford with a free kick from range. And I think Oblak comes in goal after this game. Donnarumma conceding 3 goals, not ideal. But Sancho now with a big cross. De Gea comes and catches it. That's definitely one for the cameras. And now we just wait. Sancho now, ball across goal. And Timo Werner really should be doing better than that. As he somehow managed to hit it at De Gea. If he'd have put it anywhere else in the goal, that would have been a definite goal. But Messi with a free kick now. Wan-Bissaka with a lazy clearance. Sancho trying to get the ball in, but it's cleared wide. And surely that has to be it now, as we go into the closing stages of the match. And I think that is after this throw-in. Messi now. Mbappe charging forward. Can we get a goal in the last minute? No, we can't. But it doesn't matter, as Emsworth have won the Carobao Cup. And we all celebrate. There I am with my nice red shoes. Can't really miss me there. But a very good win for Emsworth here. Winning the most important trophy in English football, the Carabao Cup. And I think we tell them, assertively, congratulations lads. Happy with your performances out there. As we win the Carabao Cup. And now we look at where we come back. Qualified for Europa League, very nice. We've played Manchester United enough. I think in the last 3 videos we've played them twice. So I think we're going to go play Sheffield and Manchester City. Different kinds of teams, but Manchester City are currently our Premier League rivals, being 3 points behind us. But that'll be the next video, Sheffield and Manchester City. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.